Hello students, today I am going to explain you the second chapter of Supplementary Reader. The name of the chapter is Bringing Up Kari by Dhan Gopal Mukherjee. Objectives of this chapter are to enable you to share your personal experiences, to enable you to express in grammatically correct language, to enable you to create an interest towards story reading, to sensitize you to make friendly relationship with the animals, to enable you to use new words and phrases. Yes students, before starting the explanation, here are new words for you. The first word is tiptoe, on the tips of toes. For example, moving with tiptoe steps. Trumpet, it means sound of elephant. Elephants are trumpeting. Sneak in, come in quietly. He sneaked in under cover of darkness. Whipped, beat. The teacher often whipped the students. Key points of this chapter are: this is a story of 5-month-old baby elephant named Kari. Kari is not only a playful and mischievous elephant but also a sensitive and helpful baby elephant. He is fond of ripe bananas. He is quick learner and his 9-year-old friend as well as keeper is also a good trainer. Kari is taught to walk, to sit down, to go fast, to go slow, etc. The main characters of this story are Kari, he is an elephant. Another important character is Kari's friend and keeper. Introduction of the chapter. This story is about a 9-year-old boy and 5-month-old elephant Kari. Both of them grew together. The first thing which Kari did was to save a boy. Kari was like a baby and full of mischief. One day he developed the taste of bananas and since then he took all steps to steal the bananas. The narrator was very annoyed, so he scolded Kari for his mischief. The narrator took all efforts to teach elephant to walk and to sit down. The most difficult and important thing was to teach master call. Now what is master call? Master call is the strange rising sound which can help the master reach home. If one is lost in the jungle, that is called a master call. Kari took 5 years to learn it properly. Let's start the summary of the chapter. Kari was a 5-month-old elephant. The narrator, a 9-year-old child, took care of him. Both grew together. Kari grew tall earlier than the boy. He lived in a shed with straw roof. Kari once saved the life of a boy drowning in the river. He ate 40 pounds of twigs a day. Every morning he was taken to the river for his bathe. The narrator rubbed his body with ash sand for an hour. Kari loved to roll in water for a long time. The narrator led him by the ear to the border of a jungle. He liked to eat tasty and sweet smelling leaves of the banyan tree. One spring day in March, the narrator suddenly heard the call of Kari. he went to the river bank. He saw some creature trying to save itself from drowning. He felt helpless. Kari pushed him into the water to save the boy. Kari also stood firmly on the bank for help. Kari saw the narrator being carried away by the current. He rushed into the water and spread out his trunk around the boy's neck. He then pulled them both to the bank. Kari was like a baby. He had to be trained to be good. He was naughty also. One day, somebody gave him some bananas to eat. Very soon, he developed a great love for ripe bananas. He then started taking away fruit from the dining table. One day, all the bananas on the table disappeared. The family blamed the narrator and servants for eating all the fruit. The narrator child couldn't convince them but that he was innocent. Then one day he saw Kari picking up fruits with its trunk through the window. He then found Kari eating bananas in its pavilion. He pulled the thief by the ear and presented him before his parents. He scolded Kari for that. Afterwards, Kari never stole anything. He accepted the punishment for his mischief quietly. Kari was a fast learner. He learnt what to do when the narrator said Dhat or Mali. Dhat was a signal to sit down while Mali meant to walk. He took 3 weeks to learn Dhat. The most difficult thing to teach an elephant is the master call. It's a strange hissing and howling sound, as if a snake and a tiger were fighting each other. Each sound was to be made in Kari's ear. It was necessary to teach him such a sound. If someone to go lost, the only thing to do then was to give the master call. Kari would instantly come for his help. So students, the moral of the story is that animals can be as or sometimes even more loving, brave and sensible than humans. And the theme of this chapter is living with wild animals, taming and training wild animals, and plus adventurous life, to live a life with animals. Thank you students. I hope you have understood the chapter. Please solve the exercises given at the end of this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.